Hey!
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 Doom!
Finally, after 2 goddamn years of waiting for this game.
Longer than that, man.
Yeah.
Well, at least me, like, being saying, like, hey, here, you're gonna get into the Doom beta. And then waiting, like...
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Basically, since then, so...
Yeah. Doom's out. It's out on the PS4, Xbox One, PC. It's from id Software. It's the first game they've put out, and the first game in this franchise since Doom 3 in 2004.
That's 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Same time as Duke Nukem.
it's been a while.
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
Just play what I have.
Oh, okay. Oops. How do I go back? Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna just play some campaign, then we'll maybe play a little bit multiplayer. We have played a couple levels of the campaign. I mean, we're decent way in, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we played a lot of multiplayer. There's
Absolutely.
also Snap Map, which personally I have not messed around with.
I haven't tried it yet either, but Keith has.
I've done the tutorials, and I mean, it's cool. I'll when we get a little bit farther, I'll say a little bit more about it, because it is fascinating.
Fascinating.
Definitely.
So, if you don't know Doom, it's a first-person shooter about killing shit.
Demons, specifically.
Yeah. Specifically demons.
On the planet Mars.
Yeah, this is a much more old-school experience. It's much more like Doom 1 and 2 than Doom 3, which went for a more horror vibe. This one's just straight-up
Action
and shooting. So the campaign, I mean, it's pretty rad, man. The campaign's my favorite part of this game. I don't know about you guys.
To me, I really like the multiplayer. So I think to me it's the multiplayer, but
yeah.
The campaign, I mean, they try to do a story, but I mean, it doesn't. Most of the time, it does not really matter. It's just you're just going to be shooting shit most of the time, and that's the thing to me. The action's just incredible, and it's just so tight, and it's so kind of self-aware. I love this campaign too because of how risk reward it is, and that I can go glory kill that guy over there and get some health and ammo, or I can, just kind of hang back a little bit. It's a little bit more tactical than I think a lot of people give it credit for.
Absolutely. I mean, like, just for like ordering the game, or just for even like picking it up almost day one, or while they still had them in stock, you got basically almost like, I don't want to say like trading cards, but basically had some of the enemies from in game and like their specific weaknesses and things that were like weapons they were weak against.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, you kind of got to choose what's good for each enemy. And Keith right now is doing these glory kills, which are, when an enemy just kind of glows orange. You just run up, click the stick, and now you're just ripping them in half or whatever. And there's multiple glory kills for whichever angle you're going after them. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I like the glory kills because this game, I mean, you can see down in the bottom left corner, you have health and you have armor, and it's more old school. Like, you have to worry about finding health and all that stuff. It's not like Call of Duty or Halo, where over time, or a lot of games for that matter, where over time your health's going to regenerate, but the glory kills kind of takes place of that in ways. Like,
yeah,
I can do these glory kills, and that's my way of regenerating my health quicker. You know?
Yeah, I mean, you don't get a lot of health or ammo specifically for the glory kills, but it sometimes, especially in like a really intense firefight, it can make all the difference.
Yeah, exactly. What are you getting now?
Am I getting? Oh, I'm getting. Looks like thruster boots.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Double jump.
Yep.
And that's one thing I love about this campaign is how it kind of introduces weapons to you. You can totally miss this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's like they brought back the old school like whole secrets and hidden areas and key cards you had to find.
Yeah. And that's the thing. When you look on the map will tell you where everything is, but that's about it. I mean, you need to find it, and that's the hard part, and that's the exciting part. I love the design of these levels, man. They're so
open.
fun. Yeah.
But the thing that I like is that
Ooh.
So now Keith's going to do a rune trial.
Oh, okay.
Which, when you get runes, that's another way to upgrade your character, which we'll take a look at then. Runes basically will give you boost, and it's kind of a way for you to kind of play the way you want, in a way. So this is just kind of like mini challenges that you just got to complete, and then you get it.
I'll probably suck, but that's okay. What I was gonna say is I like that this game doesn't aspire to be more, which is a weird thing to say, but what I mean is you play Call of Duty and you look at Call of Duty and even like Battlefield, and it's like, oh god,
Yeah.
oh no, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Nope. Oh okay.
You just got to keep killing. Yeah. No, I'm picking
Whereas
up
this
what you're
game
putting
doesn't
down.
like it's just a fucking fun, stupid little first person shooter, like, and that's completely fine with me. It doesn't need to be more than that.
No, and that's the thing. They try to put a story in here, but it's not that interesting, you know. But
You're close.
Yeah, I'll give it another try.
you know, like I don't know. They try, but I don't really care, and that's not really the point. It's the level design and just going through the level in kind of various ways and everything. And it's incredibly fun.
Speaking of story, it's not like a continuation. It's almost a continuation of the franchise, but it's also kind of a reboot of the whole Doom franchise. And you might have just boned yourself there.
Yeah,
Yep.
I did, damn it. Yeah, I suck. I'll give it one more try, and then if not, I'll go back into getting the other missions.
But like the intro, like the very first level of the campaign, within 5 seconds you've got a gun, and they're like, "Hey, go shoot shit."
Yeah, and then you also find that they have like a shrine to the Doom guy.
Yeah.
You know, and then I mean, you are the Doom guy in this game still.
Yeah, you're the Doom guy from the original game, but you were like, I don't know if you were like captured by the zombies or like something, or what the whole deal is there.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't really care. All I know is there's zombies and demons I need to kill.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do it.
I love how this game deals with your character too, and that there's some guy like AI like guy that's kind of guiding you, and he's like, please don't destroy that or whatever, and then you just fucking smash the shit out of something, and like every computer you go up to, you just smash the shit out of it. And it's like,
where are they?
It's cool.
Damn it.
I think they probably were up.
That's okay. All right, well,
It doesn't matter.
so that's the. In all honesty, it's because I haven't done. That's my first time doing one of those.
Really?
I haven't done any of the rune trials. I've just been trying to play the campaign. Like I haven't done any of the rune trials too much.
Wow.
Like, but I'll be 100% honest. But yeah, that's cool. I'll have to go back and try some of those.
There's also like we talked about like upgrading your weapons and armor
I pulled it up
a
here.
little bit. Yeah, once Keith gets back into the main game, we'll bring that up. But there's these little tokens hidden throughout the level, as well as besides the rune trials, there are like certain challenges that you can do with each level that will unlock upgrade tokens for you to use as well.
Yeah, and eventually, if you see in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, there are, if you kill and you do really good at killing, you'll get more weapon upgrade points as you go.
Yeah,
you can get
Where's
5 total.
There. So this is like all the.
That's what Tyler's got unlocked right now with his arsenal.
Yeah, So you can upgrade all these weapons and just you decide what you want to get. And then there's also different abilities for your suit, like reloading faster, running faster. When you get power-ups, once the power-up goes away, you'll just kind of blow everything up. Or resistance to things. This is deep. And I love this system. I like how the campaign is kind of complicated in terms of upgrades and all that stuff, but the multiplayer, which we'll get to, is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the challenge there. You can see the things that are hidden on the map, but it's like, I mean, I have to go find them.
How do you get there?
You know? That's the fun part.
You can see that the map is very like broken and piecemeal. So you find these little like stations that will kind of like update your map and kind of fill in more of it throughout the levels in the campaign.
Yeah. And, I mean, for the most part, you can kind of go whichever way you want. I mean, you do have to find like certain color key cards to move on to certain areas and unlock new areas, and that's always fun to find them too. I love this campaign, man. I was saying that this is my favorite first-person shooter campaign since Modern Warfare 1 to me, and that was 9 years ago. So that's just how much I really, really like this campaign. I mean, it's excellent to play. And also, the sound design in the campaign is awesome. I mean, it can be kind of creepy sometimes when you're walking around. There's like demons somewhere, and you hear them, but you don't know where they are. And then all of a sudden, they pop up, and they're right behind you. And then you're like, oh, shit.
And you will literally hear them, like, sometimes multiple rooms away.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah. And as you can see, like, as Keith's kind of like wandering aimlessly around, like, there's really not a whole lot of direction to the level. Yes, there's a waypoint it gives you, but it doesn't say this is just where you need to go, but you got to figure out how to get there.
Yeah. So this is like, I mean, this is what playing this game is like. That's
and you just killed yourself. Yeah. Great job.
Oh, no, I didn't. Wait. No, there we go. Yeah. Shall I just go MP then? Alright, cool. But yeah, I like the fast-pacedness of the multiplayer. The collectibles are fun, and there's the Doom missions, where they have classic Doom missions from Doom 1 and Doom 2, which is really cool. Kind of like what they did with Wolfenstein. I think it was a New Blood. You do that.
Yeah.
So
the collectibles, like little like Doom guy, almost like bobblehead looking things, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And speaking of like, just going back to upgrades quick, there's also these drones kind of scattered throughout the levels that will like give you the upgrades.
Yeah, they give you upgrades and then you punch the shit out of them.
Yeah.
they won't give it up, and so you just punch it in the face, and it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah. So the multiplayer was developed by Certain Affinity, not by id themselves. The campaign, I believe SnapMap, was developed by id.
Yes.
So you can kind of tell the difference in ways, you know. You can tell that it's not made by the same studio, but
it works.
It's fun.
A lot of fun. I think it's right now it's my favorite first-person shooter multiplayer. I think probably of this generation. I'd say I have a lot of fun. Like, I just want to play a lot of this multiplayer. I mean, I'm like level after probably I should be like level 28, but probably even higher than that. I probably should be like level.
You're like 30 right now.
I should be like level 40. Yeah. I should be like 40, but I got my game crashed for whatever reason, so it sent me back to 0, and I lost all my shit.
Yeah, you know, there has been problems with the multiplayer in terms of connectivity has been kind of wonky. Parties has been a little bit iffy sometimes, and then like he said, like wiping progress has been kind of strange. In terms of like lag and stuff, I mean, most of the matches have been playing awesome. At least to me.
It's connectivity in terms of getting there. Once you're there, it's fine. I think we only got dropped from one match once.
Yeah.
Me and Luke when we were playing, and that was like it.
But a lot of times, it's happened to us at least once every time we've played together, where we'll be in a party, but it'll put us in separate games initially.
Yeah,
and it's weird.
Even the customization from the single player kind of finds its way over here.
It's a different kind of customization. Like, you customize what you look like, you customize what your gun looks like, but like you can't customize the actual weapon. Like everybody gets the same weapon that functions the exact same way, and I like that because then it's pure skill at that point, and just pure skill and preference. Like you're. I mean, I don't care who you are.
One particular weapon really seems to be more powerful than the others.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. You're not gonna beat me at a range with my health shot in your combat shotgun. It just ain't fucking happening. It's like, and it's basically you skill and also play style. But
yeah,
a lot of fun.
And there's maybe 10 different weapons, I think, around that. All of them feel pretty balanced and useful, which is cool.
Like the chain gun could be, which is like a big Gatling gun, could be like the most OP weapon ever. But like it's just it's just
but its per hit damage output isn't as high as like say a single shot from like the hell shot.
Yeah.
So you choose your loadout there, which the loadouts, I mean, you just pick what weapons you want. There's no real advantage to any of them really. But then you also pick your demon. There's 4 demons. There's the Revenant, the Baron of Hell, the
the Prowler,
and the Mancubus.
Mancubus, yeah. They all play pretty differently. They all have their kind of risk and rewards and stuff. Their plus and minuses. The demons can very much swing the match in one direction or the other. And if you get someone that's really good at being the demon, I mean, they can either lead your team to victory or bring you back, or if it's on the other team, wreck your fucking team. I mean, the demons can be a game changer.
There we go.
Keith's the demon right now.
So I'm playing as the Prowler. The Prowler is my favorite, personally.
Yeah, Prowler is a lot of fun. So you just kind of fly around. The Revenant just kind of has a jetpack and a rocket launcher. The Baron is a big motherfucker that you can kind of smack the hell out of everybody with. And then
the Mancubus just basically has like
a
guns.
Mortar.
He has like mortar rounds, and it's like
yeah. So those things there too. After you die, you can choose to have hack modules, which kind of work like burn cards in Titanfall.
Yeah.
And they don't really do much, to give you a big advantage. I mean, there's certain ones where you can like see the enemy's health bars now, or whatever, or you'll get certain XP for doing certain things. But it's nothing that'll totally, make you overpowered. And I think that's just the thing that I like about this multiplayer the most. It feels pretty balanced, at least to me. And I like the fast-paced nature of it. I mean, it's straight up arena shooter, and you can tell because the guy that leads Certain Affinity was the lead multiplayer designer for Halo 2. And Halo 2 is probably like the best or one of the best arena multiplayer shooters, and this this is a very good arena multiplayer shooter in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't, like, you see, like, there's these loadouts and things, and there's a progression system, and that feels very Call of Duty-esque. And that's really the only Call of Duty feel I get out of this. This feels like it's a very fresh, I wouldn't say fresh, but a very different take on multiplayer. It's not, Call of Duty. It's not Battlefield. It's not, it's not the same, here's your 2 guns, pick your perks, and that's it. This feels very like Quake, like old school style shooter, where you got to pick up, where you have to worry about picking up health. You have to worry about picking up armor. There's no weapons to pick up on the map. Your loadout is it. But
there's
there are these power
weapons. Well, yeah, the BFG and the
there's
Gauss
the BFG
cannon,
and the Gauss cannon, but those are like the power weapons.
Yeah.
And there are specific power ups throughout the map that you can pick up. Like there's armor you can pick up.
Yeah.
And you have to kind of pay attention if you don't want to just keep feeding the other team kills or whatever. You got to pay attention to your health and your armor and your ammo, which can be very limited.
Yeah. The speed is kind of similar to Call of Duty in a way to me, at least the most recent Call of Duties. The game modes are very Call of Duty, some of them. I mean, Keith's playing Soul Harvest right now, which is basically kill confirmed. There's straight up team deathmatch, and there's domination. Probably the game mode we like the most is Warpath.
Warpath is the most interesting.
Warpath is basically king of the hill, but the hill is constantly moving.
And it's almost like a set path throughout the level, right?
Yes. And it can be very intense. And the demon rune always spawns at the opposite end of the area that you gotta capture.
So, like, if you want to try to go for that, then you leave open the thing. So it's just very balanced.
Yeah, it's really... I love the tactical aspect of it. It's like, okay, well, let's try to flank, or maybe send 2 guys this way and 2 guys the other way, or how the demon can just completely swing it one way or the other. I really, really like Warpath. I think it's probably the most intense game mode for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
There's 2 other ones. There's
Clan
Freeze
Arena
Tag and Clan
Freeze
Arena.
Tag. Yeah, Clan Arena is basically, those are the 2 round-based game modes. So Clan Arena is you get 1 life. That's it. And I don't think there's any demon runes because there's no point in that kind of game mode, and that makes a lot of sense. And Freeze Tag is basically how it sounds. You shoot people and it's basically like... think of search and rescue from Call of Duty, where you can bring people back, and you're trying to freeze the other team and unfreeze your teammates, and so there's a lot of that going on throughout the whole thing. And so those are not my favorite. I like the more straight up game modes of this game. Like again, probably my favorite's either Soul Harvest or Warpath, because Soul Harvest, the demons constantly going, never times out, and then like these guys already said, Warpath is a nice fresh take on a game mode that's classic. The multiplayer to me, I like it because again it acknowledges itself, whereas it tries to harken back to the old school gameplay, but it understands that games have evolved since then. It can't play exactly like how the old Dooms and the old Quakes used to play, because there's a reason why games evolved past that.
Yeah.
But it does have that nostalgia feel, which helps. Like, you're constantly running really fast. And then...
there's no aiming down sights. Well, some guns you can aim down sights, but that's the alternative fire. Yeah.
And so I just think that, again, this game is very self-aware of what it is. And it doesn't try too hard to aspire to be something that it shouldn't aspire to be, if that makes sense.
And it's those old school like elements that it has to it that does make it feel fresh, and I don't know how you didn't see that guy right up in your grill.
I was worrying about the Mancubus.
Also, when you get a second, pull up the team on the other team.
Sloan Bone?
No, Blunt 420 on your team. Top of the team.
Woohoo! Yeah. Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of fucking like emotes in this game. So like you get like teabag,
dance.
Up. What else we got? That I like
jig.
that one a lot. And then come at me. I like the air hump one. The air hump's my favorite.
Yeah.
Next to the Karate Kid crane kick. Oops.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's okay.
So the armor pieces and weapon skins and colors and emotes and stuff, you get them randomly by leveling up.
Yeah, just playing matches.
But it's like you don't like, I get this at level 5. You know what I mean? It's just, hey.
There's nothing that really breaks the game as you progress.
Yeah, or I can pay for these emotes. You know?
You just get them. They're like, hey, we don't want you to have to pay for cosmetic shit. So we're just going to give it to you for playing our game.
Yeah.
Game's fucking
There's
fun.
some seriously cool armor that you get over time, though. Like, oh my, like some of the demon armor is like so cool, man. Yeah, man, I like this multiplayer a lot. Yeah. To me, I would say, and it's such a nitpicky thing, and I'm not going to knock the game for it. Maybe it's just me. I feel like the multiplayer should just play just a tad bit faster.
I can say that. That's what I mean.
Just like, I'm not saying make it fucking batshit nuts. Just a little bit faster than what it is, because it does feel a little bit Call of Duty-ish in terms of its speed. Just crank it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. See
I totally get what you're saying there.
Yeah. Fuck them up.
That was a glory kill right there for you.
Oh yeah.
That's alright. But is that all about the multiplayer? And I can say the couple things I have about Snap Map.
Yeah.
So Snap Map is basically just a level editor. And it's surprisingly a lot more in depth than I thought it would be.
But they also made it very simple to use.
It's very simple, but there's a lot of depth there. Like, there's a lot of logic. Like, you can basically make logic that the game will end if you kill this one specific enemy. Oh, you hit this button, it'll cause enemies to spawn. You know, it'll do a bunch of stuff like that. And, you know, and you can place stuff and place cosmetics and choose lighting and put sounds in. Like, it's an atmosphere. It's really surprisingly in depth. What the hell?
The fuck?
All right.
We also made this joke the other night because something was glitching out. Like, it's a Bethesda game.
Yeah, but so yeah, Snap Map. It's something that I might mess with a little bit, but I mean, I'll probably mess with it to the extent to get the trophies for it. I mean,
yeah. I've never been more of the like creative type, you know, to make this type of stuff. But I'll definitely kind of just dig off with it to figure out what it is, and also just to see what other people play or other people make too. I mean, that's the most exciting part to me. It's like let the creative minds make the cool shit because it is super deep. So let them make it, and then I'll enjoy it.
Also, I have a couple ideas that I think are kind of cool that I want to try to implement.
Because I haven't messed with Snap Map yet. If you go into that Snap Map menu, does it bring up content that other people have created?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a menu that you can click to go for community Snap Maps, and there's a lot. There's 2 sets of tutorials. You have to do the new ones, which is just teaching you basic logic stuff, and then the advanced ones, like, hey, you want to make something that's really cool? Here you go. So, and you do that, and you get a trophy.
Cool.
This is the first game that, which is weird, that I had the option when I decided to get it to whether or not to buy digital or retail, and I bought digital. I got this game digital. I do not have a physical copy of this game, which is new to me, but it's nice because then I always have it. It's always on, so it's like, oh, it's okay, I have it. Boom. So
yeah, you don't need to swap discs out or anything like that.
Exactly.
I will say, if you buy it physically, you'll get that alternative cover.
Why don't you back out and you can kind of look through this stuff.
But like, it pisses me off. When you flop the cover around, it doesn't have the PS4 or Xbox One logo on there. Yeah. So it's just like this like blank case feeling. It feels a little cheapy. I wish they would have put the PS4 logo, because that just bothers me a little bit. But yeah, this is some of the customization shit.
Like, there's a lot of stuff. And like again, like we said, you just kind of get it. You're not in any particular order. You just kind of get shit.
You don't even get like sets. You get pieces.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because then you can like really customize, how your character looks.
It's like you can be hunting for that particular thing. Like, again, before my thing got all fucked out, I had a really cool armor set, and I lost it. Now I have to try to recreate that, which is, hard.
You also unlock colors as well.
You get all kinds of like there's too much customization. Like, I haven't even done all my guns. I've only done like the ones that I use a lot.
Yeah.
This is just,
I made my Dylan-inspired combat shotgun.
Yeah.
It's pink and purple with stars on it. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, so let's look at some of the celebrations you got here.
Well, yeah, we could just any last thoughts while
we're
go
kind of fucking through.
I
looking at shit.
really, really like this game. I mean, this is one of my favorite games of the year so far, and I could definitely see this surviving to the end of the year.
that will never not make
you
me
have
laugh.
that.
Holy shit!
That will never not
What do you
make
want me
me
to get rid
laugh.
of?
Let's see here. I like the horsey. I like the shuffle. Get rid of the teabag. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of weird.
It's just, teabag.
Yeah.
There you go. And we're just going to hold that till the end of the video.
Yeah. I love how this game just kind of knows what it is, and it doesn't try to be much more than it should be. And what it does do, it does really well. Like I said, the campaign's my favorite part, but the multiplayer is really fun, and I'm sure I'll really enjoy Snap Map when I dive into it. I've just been having too much fun playing the campaign and the multiplayer. I mean, it's just a game that I feel like I want to go home and play every single night. I just want to just play multiplayer for hours and hours and hours, or just play the campaign and just not even fucking think about anything, and like that's all that I want to do. It's just a fun game to play, man. I mean, it's just fun, straight up fun, just brutal, bloody fun. You know,
it's a bloody good time.
Yeah.
I think this is another installment in what I think is probably the most pure fun year of video games that there has been in a while. Because I mean, basically the last bunch of games I played have been just pure fun. Ratchet and Clank, Uncharted, this is like just a great experience where, you know, playing other first-person shooters, you kind of get bogged down after a while. You know, like Destiny. I can only play Destiny for so long. Same thing with Call of Duty. I kind of have to take a break sometimes from Call of Duty and even Halo and like other things. Whereas this, I'm just like, nah, I can just. And the matches are so quick for playing multiplayer. That's like, oh yeah, I have like 15 minutes to kill or 10 minutes to kill. Boom, Doom match. I can rarely last that match. Like, and that's really cool.
Depending on the game mode you play, but yeah.
So it's just, this is a game. This is a smart, good game. I really like it.
I can see myself definitely playing this a lot more than like Call of Duty multiplayer. Because, yeah, I enjoy Call of Duty's multiplayer every once in a while. And I like playing with my friends. But even when I lose in this multiplayer, I'm still having a blast playing it. Like, there was one match the other where we were just getting our asses kicked, and I was still having fun.
You and me have really bad luck. We lost 3 team deathmatch games in a row.
By 1 kill.
75-74.
Ah.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
Ah.
And, like, it really did come down to the wire.
Yeah.
Like, it was basically next kill wins.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. Then there was the one you and I played yesterday where it went to overtime, and I was just about to get the final kill and time ran out.
Yeah, we ended up going because, well, there was only like 6 people in that whole game.
Yeah.
So that's why, and it's like, Christ. But yeah.
Yeah.
Funsies.
Lots of fun, man. Check out Doom.
Scores.
Also, last thing quick. Just another game in the Bethesda library that's just kind of knocking it out of the park in terms of bringing old franchises back in an old school yet modern way.
Yep.
Wolfenstein and now this with Doom. It's awesome.
Scores.
Hopefully
we can give the scores.
I mean, if I had to give it a score, I'll give it a 9. I feel comfortable with a 9 out of 10.
I'd say like 8.25 out of 10. I'll probably do the campaign maybe a couple times, but I feel like the campaign is probably something I'll do once, and then I'll just do individual levels to find secrets and things like that. I don't know if I'll play through the whole thing again. I don't know, I might try to get that trophy for Ultraviolence, but the multiplayer is definitely something I will definitely be sinking a lot of hours into down the road.
I'd say 9 out of 10 for me too. It's a great game. See, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
See you round.
Yeah, see ya.
You're all fucking doomed.